Once upon a time, there was a talented dancer named Eva. She had been dancing since she was a little girl and had won many competitions and awards. Eva loved to dance, and it was her passion. She spent all her time practicing and perfecting her moves. Eva loved the attention and the applause, and she never wanted to leave the stage. As time went on, Eva became more and more successful, and she started to believe that she was invincible. She stayed on the stage longer and longer, and she was known as one of the best dancers in her town. Eva's success made her very popular, and everyone wanted to see her perform. She was invited to dance at all the big events, and her performances always drew a large crowd. Pushing herself to perform more and more complicated moves. She loved the feeling of being in control and the adoration of the crowd. But one day, Eva noticed that her performances were no longer as impressive as they used to be. Her movements were not as sharp, and her routines lacked the energy they once had. She started to receive negative feedback from her fans, who were disappointed with her recent performances. Eva didn't understand what was happening. She had always been a great dancer, and she couldn't figure out why her performances were suddenly falling short. It wasn't until a wise old dancer gave her some advice that she realized what was happening. No matter how good you are, if you stay for too long, you spoil it, the old dancer said. A good dancer must know when to leave the stage. Eva finally understood. She had been dancing for too long, and her performances had become stale. She needed to take a break and recharge her creativity. She realized that staying on the stage for too long had spoiled her performances, and it was time to step back and regroup. Eva took some time off from dancing, and when she returned, she was better than ever. She had a renewed energy and a fresh perspective, and her performances were once again breathtaking. She knew now that no matter how good she was, she needed to know when to leave the stage. From then on, Eva made sure to take breaks and never overstayed her welcome on the stage. She continued to be a successful dancer, but now she knew the importance of pacing herself and staying fresh. And she never forgot the wise words of the old dancer who had taught her such an important lesson. This story was inspired by a quote in a speech from renowned Kenyan political and educational figure Patrick Lumumba.
No matter how good a dancer you are, you must know when to leave the stage.